Well, Sean Fitzpatrick, another World Cup winner, and the Southern Northern Hemisphere are going to be taking on each other here at Twickenham. Do you think that's going to have as much passion involved in that sort of game as you might see in a World Cup final?
Oh, I don't think maybe not. There'll be enough passion, but I don't know, the intensity maybe might be lacking. But we're just sort of over the moon. Just been announced today that Will Greenwood will be starting for the Northern Hemisphere. That is such a huge bonus for the Southern Hemisphere because we see a real opportunity in breaking through that part of the field.
Fantastic. And how do you feel about the Southern Hemisphere at the moment? Australia obviously going well against South Africa, and you guys will be playing South Africa next.
Yes.
And then a final Bledisloe encounter
against Australia.
Yeah, against Australia.
Yeah.
So
I think in terms of the Southern, in terms of this game, I think we're very fortunate that we've got the three best ranked teams in the world to pick from. So I think the the Tri Nations has been very good. I think maybe South Africa have lost the opportunity in terms of preparing for the World Cup by leaving so many of their players out in the first two rounds. So they've got a lot of pressure on them to perform in this last game on Saturday against the All Blacks, who will be feeding a different team. A number of players coming back from injury. Colin Slade will start for the first time, so that'll be really interesting to see how we cope without the Dan Carter influence throughout the whole match, and also without Rich McCaw. So big game for the All Blacks. Tuiava coming back into the mix, potentially could be a big player in the World Cup. Israel Dag coming back in, so it'll be interesting to see how these guys come back into the mix. Tony Woodcock, and then obviously the game against Australia in 2 weeks' time, the last game before the World Cup, will be a good opportunity to continue the momentum they've created throughout this Tri Nations.